Arunachala. Something new I have discovered. Arunachala.
ಶ್ರೀ ಅರುಣಗಿರಿ ಪಾದತಲದಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಲಿ ಅರ್ಪಿಸಲು ಯೋಗ್ಯವಿದು ಎನ್ನುವ ರೀತಿಯಲಿ ಬೆಳಗುವಂತಿ ಅಕ್ಷರಮಣ ಶ್ರೀಮಾಲೆ ಕೃಪೆ ಮಾಡು ಗಜಮುಖನೇ ನೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ द्वैपायनो ध्यारुघर पश्चाद्बोधकला विदुदतिमिर शङ्कापः शङ्करः
सम्प्रत्य किलावनीतलयुषाम् आचार्य सिंहासनम्
देव त्वां प्रतिवीक्षते नरतनो गीर्वाणसेनापते रमणाय लोकगुरवे नमः रमणाय लोकगुरवे नमः.
The throne of the world teacher was previously mounted by the wise Vyasa, who saw the fullest extent of the Vedas. Afterwards, it was occupied by the fear-destroying Shankara, who, with a fragment of his illumining knowledge, dispelled the darkness of ignorance. O Lord Skanda, the commander-in-chief of gods, embodied in a human form, that throne of Acharya awaits you to save those who are suffering in the world. Salutations to you, O Ramana, the world teacher.
रमणाय लोकगुरवे नमः रमणाय लोकगुरवे नमः.
Namo Ramana. Namo Ramana. Let me start off with something that reminds us of this Navaratri time. Sindurarana Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Mauli Spurattaranayaka Shekaram Smita Mukim Apinamakshoruham पाणिभ्यां मणिपूररत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभृतिं सौम्यां रत्नखटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् पराम् अम्बिकाम्. Wishing everyone a very happy Navaratri. I hope you are having a beautiful 9 days. We are celebrating Shashti today, no? How many of you are in orange? Very nice. Even Shardaka is in orange. and so am I. So I hope Devi sits and watches this beautiful program we have today, because today is a program like none other. You see, today is a program about an emotion. Does anybody know what emotions we have? Can you name them? What are emotions we have? Happiness, sadness, anger, right? And then there are more. Shame, jealousy. But today is about anger. I want to ask all of you, can you make an angry face and show to me? Your most angry face. Sir, you can't smile, you have to show angry face. Think of our family members, it automatically comes. You know, very good, very good. You are doing very well. So, I read a joke. I must tell you this. There's one couple, okay, one man and his wife. First 25 years, they've been married. So, life has been going on. After 25 years of marriage, one day he's looking on the top of his house, some attic he's searching, and there he finds one box. And inside that box, there are 3 caps, woolen caps. And next to that, there are 2.5 lakh rupees. He's shocked. He said, what is this? 2.5 lakh rupees is there and 3 caps. I don't know what this is. Anyway, he goes to his wife. And he asks his wife, I found this on the top in the attic. What is this? One box with 3 caps and money. So she says, I didn't want to tell you, but every time you made me angry, I knitted a cap. So he thinks, saying 25 years, only 3 caps, only 3 times she has got angry. He feels very proud. He's smiling and he says, okay, but what is this 2.5 lakhs? He says, oh, that is from the money that I made after selling all the caps that I made whenever I was angry with you. So that is how much of anger he has given her, you see. So, point is, do we get angry or not? Yes, all of us get angry, no? In fact, Swami Shivananda is there, very devout, very great master. He says that our mind, if it were like a lake, there are many ways in which this lake can be. Absolutely calm, with nothing in it, no movement, pristine and serene. But when there is anger, it's like a whirlpool. You know what a whirlpool is, no? It just takes everything, sucks everything inside. And it becomes like an aberration, a mistake in this lake. It doesn't belong to this lake. The whirlpool doesn't belong to the lake. And that's what anger does. In fact, you and I are not the only people who are talking about anger. You see, long before, during the Kurukshetra war, who got Upadesham from whom? Arjuna got Upadesham from Krishna. So at that time, you know how it is. He asks one question, Krishna will give a long answer. So one of the questions that he asks in 3rd chapter goes like this. I just read the shlokam to you. Ata kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Meaning, Krishna, Varshneya, Krishna, why are we compelled to do wrong things, to do sins, even though we don't want to do it? We don't wish to do it, but still, why do we do it? Why do we commit these sins? So Krishna gives a long answer. What Krishna says? Krishna says that there are 2 qualities that arise because of Rajoguna. From Rajoguna comes desire and anger. When there is desire, then automatically anger becomes very easy to get. And that is what happens when we have the Rajoguna. Tell me, when all do you get angry? You all go, how many of you go to school? Do you get angry? Yeah? When all we get angry? When do you get angry? When? When maths teacher asks you a question? When maths teacher? Or takes your game spirit. See, we have a desire. We want to go play games. Now maths teacher comes and takes that desire away and gives us maths instead. How terrible is that? We'll get angry, right? I remember in my class, sometimes the teacher, when she asks questions, sometimes I won't know the answer, but sometimes when I know the answer, and I lift my hand saying, I know the answer, I know the answer, I know the answer. And I'm going on lifting my hands, going on saying I know the answer. But teacher is asking some other person to tell answer. Then how angry we get, no? Then when I was talking about all this, you know Ujjwal. All of you know Ujjwal. So Ujjwal was telling, you know what happened in his class. It seems when they got marks in the class, no? And sometimes if you get lower marks, then you'll go and compare with the next person. Look at the marks, look at the marks. What did you write? You wrote the same thing, but I have got less, you have got more. How? Get angry, go to teacher, tell teacher, no, you're partial, ma'am, this, that. So anger is like that. Anger will just come because of desire. In fact, Krishna goes on to say that there are 3 gates to hell. 3 gates. And all you have to do is open those gates and we go in. What are the 3 gates? Kama, Krodha and Lobha. Greed, anger and desire. These are what leads us to hell. It blinds us. I'm sure many of you have listened to this story, but I will tell you this one story because the question I always had is, where is this anger coming from? Where is the anger coming from? Right? So I read this one story. Many of you may have read this story. I'm just reminding you of this. There used to be in one city, there used to be an sadhu. A sadhu who used to sit in his ashram, sit on a chair, and many people used to come. He used to teach people how to meditate and this and that. He used to teach them many sayings of gods. Now, whenever he was sitting there and he would start meditating, somebody will come and say, Swamiji, there is somebody who has come. Swamiji, would you like lunch? Swamiji, will you please come outside? Swamiji, can you take selfie with me? Swamiji, can you please come and give me a reel for Instagram? Swamiji, can you? And every time he sat to meditate, somebody or the other will come. And then he said, I am getting so angry and irritated. This is impossible. Every time I want to do something, somebody comes and irritates me. I tell you, these people are making me so angry. I cannot tolerate this anymore. And so one day, when somebody comes, he's going to sit to meditation, he says, Swamiji, I have come just to ask you for your autograph. He says, enough! Gets very angry. And he says, done. Everybody's making me too angry. I'm going to go. And he goes. He goes far away from the ashram. He goes, in fact, he goes far away from land. And he goes in the middle of a lake. Takes a boat and goes to the middle of the lake. And he's sitting there, let me sit here quietly. And there he looks around. Nobody is there. He says, aha, nobody can make me angry now. And he closes his eyes. And he starts to meditate. Not even 5 seconds of meditation over, suddenly he shakes, fully shakes. Boat is shook. He opens his eyes and his eyes are so angry. He looks around, he says, who disturbed me in spite of doing this? He looks around, nobody. Then he notices there is an empty boat which has come slowly, it has come and it has hit this boat. And that is why this boat has rocked. And he looks at that empty boat and he suddenly thinks, where is the anger coming? There's nobody in the boat. There is nobody here who has made me angry. This anger is coming from here. I don't need to have anger from outside. All my anger is within me. It is just coming out. So how do I tame this anger? He thinks. And really, if you see Ramana Bhagavan, he always says, anger and all these extreme emotions is what happens within us. So for a disciple to attain sadhana, work is from within. In fact, if you think of Mahabharata, in fact Mahabharata itself, how many Kauravas are there in Mahabharata? How many brothers? 100. 100 brothers. It's actually a great metaphor, symbolism. These 100 Kauravas can be thought of as 100 negative thoughts, which is always there with us. Will I get this? Will I be able to pass my exam? I am sure I'm not going to do well. Look at the traffic here. I don't know when they'll give me lunch. I don't know what these people are doing. I don't understand any. 100 negative thoughts are always in our minds. And what is it that we need to control these 100? We need the pancha koshas, the 5 senses, which is what we see, what we hear, what we speak, what we touch, and what we smell. These are our senses. These are like the pancha pandavas. And these pancha pandavas is what leads us to these 100 thoughts. And who is it who has the control over these pancha, the senses, the pancha koshas? Is if you allow Krishna Bhagavan, like in the Mahabharata, he is sitting there as a Sarathi to these 5 senses. And if you allow, Krishna Bhagavan will hold the reins. And the moment you hold the reins of these 5 senses, all these 100 thoughts will be able to get controlled. And that is essentially what even the Mahabharata says, what even Gitopadesha says. And that is why it is my great privilege now to invite a song and drama for you to watch what happens when Krishna speaks to Arjuna on the battle of Kurukshetra. So wait and watch and understand all about that crazy emotion called anger. Thank you.
ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವುದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತಿ ಭೀಷಣ ಯುದ್ಧ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವುದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನೊಳಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನೊಳಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನೊಳಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನೊಳಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಆಕ್ರಮಣ ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ ಇಂದ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಥನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಥನ ಆಸೆ ದುರಾಸೆ ಮನೋವೇದನ ಮನವೆಂಬ ಘೋರ ಯುದ್ಧ ಭೂಮಿ ಒಳಗೆ ತೂರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಡಗಿ ಇದ್ದ ಮರಣ ಭಯವನೆದುರಿಸಿ ಗೆದ್ದು ಬಂದ ಧೀರನೇ ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ
अतः केन प्रयुक्तोऽयं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्नमपि वार्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः बलादिव नियोजितः.
Impelled by what does man commit sin? Such against his wishes, O Varshaneya, compelled as it were by force.
काम एष क्रोध एष रजोगुणसमुद्भवः महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्येनमिह वैरिणम् विद्येनमिह वैरिणम्. It is desire, it is anger, born of Rajoguna, all devouring, all sinful. Know this as the foe here in this world. Trividam narakasyodam dwaram nashanamaatmanah कामक्रोधस्तथा लोभः तस्मादेतत्त्रयं त्यजेत् तस्मादेतत्त्रयं त्यजेत्. Triple is the gate of this hell, destructive of the self, lust, anger and greed. Therefore, one should abandon these three. Krodhat bhavati sammohah, sammohat smriti vibramah, smriti bhramshat buddhinasho, buddhinashat pranishyati. From anger comes delusion. From delusion, the loss of memory. From loss of memory, the destruction of discrimination. From destruction of discrimination, he perishes. Shaknoti haivayah sodum प्राक्शरीर विमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं वेगं सयुक्तः ससुखी नरः. He who is able to resist the force of desire and anger even before he quits his body, he is a yogin. He is a blessed man. Kama krodha viyuktanam yatinam yatachetasam abhito brahma nirvanam vartate viditatmanam vartate viditatmanam. Those who are free from desire and anger and who have subdued their minds and realized themselves, around such austere man lies the beatitude of God.
Anger is born of ignorance. Anger is a modification of desire. Anger springs when a desire is not gratified. Anger comes when someone stands in the way of gratifying one's desire. Anger arises from avarice, selfishness. Anger arises when one is insulted, abused, criticized. When his defects are pointed out, anger manifests from loving one's own opinion, from desiring to be honored, from imagining that one is wiser and superior than everybody. Anger obstructs reason. Anger clouds understanding and poisons the blood, nerves, and the whole system. Anger is very powerful. It can destroy all tapas. It is the enemy of peace. It is the foe of knowledge. It is all devouring. It is all powerful. It is the gate of the hell. It destroys the Atmic world. I will make the people blind and deaf. I will overpower them with wrath and suffocate them with rage. I will catch hold of even wise men. They shall neither hearken to what concerns their own happiness, nor reflect what they had read in the scriptures. In a moment, I can destroy even the learned, the famous, those who are attentive to duties, charitable, and the mighty rulers. I can infuse fury, resentment, wrath, indignation into the minds of all in the twinkling of an eye. I am very powerful. I will disturb the tapas of the aspirant and even yogis and destroy serenity.
Alas, who will save me now? I will. I am Kshama. I am Kshama. I will pull out the venomous tooth of this demon, anger.
I will. I am Vishwaprema. I am Vishwaprema. I am the water to quench the fire of anger.
I am Viveka. When I rise, anger dies.
Arunachala, 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 Arunachala.
So, what was the color of anger? Black. Red and yellow were also color. Yes. What were they? Yellow face who had? Vishwa? Vishwa Prema. Huh? And the green color? Kshama. Okay, very nice. You really paid attention. I'm very happy. So I'm going to tell you one more joke. You want a joke? Yes. This is also a very funny joke. Okay, here there is a husband-wife. Always husband-wife only, maximum anger comes. No, that's why I have to tell husband-wife jokes. What to do? So husband-wife once go to the doctor. Okay, wife says, please ask my husband to leave. I have to tell you one thing. So doctor says, please leave. So wife looks at the doctor and says, doctor, my husband always screaming. What? If I open my mouth, he just starts screaming. He's not able to control his anger at all. You really have to give him something. Please give him something. He has to become better. I cannot tolerate this anymore. So the doctor says, don't worry, I will talk to him and give him something. But meanwhile, first step, I have learnt a new thing from our ancient scriptures. I have learnt one new medicine. When you start to argue, what I want you to do is, I want you to go to the kitchen. I want you to take a big jug of water. And I want you to put it in your mouth, take it all in your mouth, and then swirl the water. Swirl the water in your mouth. Keep swirling for 5 minutes. Okay? Come back to me after 2 months and tell me whether this has worked. Because it comes to us from ancient scriptures. So she says, I don't know. Anyway, let me try. But remember, I will come back to you. She says, yes, yes, please, please, please. 2 months goes by. Promptly she's back. But this time she's not there with the husband. She comes alone, fully smiling. So she goes, says, doctor, what have you said to me? What is this medicine? Where are you getting it? I don't know how it works. As soon as an argument starts, I go to the kitchen, fill my mouth with water, and I'm swirling. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, his just anger goes, completely disappears. What is this magical treatment you have taught me? He says, the treatment is nothing. For 5 minutes when you're swirling your mouth, no, you're shutting your mouth. That is how he is able to go past his anger. See, that is what is the trick. That does all the trick, he says. So, when I read this joke, I said to myself, I should also learn to swirl water in my mouth very often. You see, like they said, like this beautiful dance showed us, anger is dancing in our minds and making us do things. Ramana Bhagavan says often, Summa iru. Keep quiet. In keeping quiet, great things can happen. In fact, I must tell you a story that Chandrasekhara Bharati, Sringeri Mata Swamigal, once he narrated this story. This story, he says, once a very high-ranking officer from the forest services came to him, forest officer, and he said, Swamiji, I am getting very angry. I am not able to control my anger at all. I just, I snap, I shout, and then I feel very bad after that. What do? I don't want to be angry. I don't like being angry. So, Swamiji says, you see, there are 3 levels of anger. First level is, you snap, you scream, you get angry, and later on, you repent. Ayyo, I did such a bad thing. That is one level. The second level is when you're get, when you're getting angry itself, you realize I'm getting angry, but you don't stop. That is the second level. The third level is just before getting angry, you know it. You know it, but you're not able to stop it. You know you're getting angry, but you're not able to stop it. What is your level? Just Swami, forest officer tells to Swamiji, Swamiji, I know I'm getting angry. I am in level 3. I know I'm getting angry, still I'm getting angry. So, he says, next time, when you know you're getting angry, just pause. Just pause and see what happens. Just pause. Don't say the first words that come to your mind, just pause. Don't react. Respond after pausing. So he says, okay, Swamiji, and he goes back. This is a real story. He goes back. One night it so happens that it is raining terribly. It's, in the forest, after all it is forest, he lives in the forest forest officer's rest house, and it is pouring inside the forest, and by the time that day he reaches in that muddy, slushy forest, he is extremely tired, he is extremely irritated, and he goes inside his rest house and he hopes at least he should get one hot meal. There's no current. There's no power anywhere. So everything is dark. He's just waiting for a nice hot meal. He goes and sits at the table, and there's one attendant. The attendant, you know what he gets? One chapati and cold dal. And he looks, he gets angry. I'm so hungry here. There's no power. I'm coming all the way through the rain. Look at this. He's about to scream at that attendant. But he remembers Swamiji's words. He says, okay, let me just pause. Let me not scream. Let me just wait. And he says, what is this? So the attendant says, sir, it's been raining for 3 days when you were out. There is no power for 3 days. I have nothing. I couldn't even buy any provisions. There's no shop. You and I know that. I couldn't buy anything. I couldn't even go to town. Sir, I had made this chapati and dal for myself. I thought you'll be hungry when I heard you're coming. So please have, sir. And in that moment, the forest officer really understands what is that power of the pause. Not to just respond the moment you feel anger. And that's what all the great masters say. Ramana says, when you get angry, think. When you say, I am angry, think, who is angry? Go back to the source. Where is this question coming from? I am angry. Right? And what is fascinating if you think about it is that I remains constant. I am angry. I am happy. I am hungry. I am excited. I is always the same. What comes and goes are all these emotions and all these little things which come, go. What remains is the I. That is the self. That is the true self. Go dwell in it, he says. And so says Swami Shivananda. Swami Shivananda has written a very beautiful story which you're going to watch just now. So I cannot tell you the full story. I'll keep you at a point of suspense. But this is the story. See, there is one great sadhu. His name is Shantananda. Now, Shantananda is unlike any other sadhu. You see, he has got a very big board in front of his ashram. The board says, I have achieved mastery over anger. Ta-da! The board says. And the story goes on to say, one day 2 people are going and they see this board. And one of them says, there is a great sadhu. I must go. But his friend says, hey, don't go here, I say. This is not the place. You will not get anything from here. Now, will they go? Won't they go? Will they be able to control anger? Won't they be able to control anger? What will happen next? What will happen to Shanta Nanda? All of these questions, only when you watch carefully and listen to every single dialogue that you will hear in this beautiful skit that's going to come up. So listen, learn, enjoy, and never get angry. Thank you.
Come, let us have the darshan of such a Mahatma.
Oh no, it's not easy to control anger. Don't be deceived. What will you gain by the darshan of this proud man who advertises his angerlessness? If you wish, you can go in and have the darshan of the great soul. But please stay there till the evening and then tell me if you would still admire the divine soul. I am off.
Maharaj, what a great and divine soul you are to have acquired mastery over this formidable foe of man, anger. There is no one in the three worlds equal to you.
Even so it is, my friend. The man who has conquered anger is greater than Brahma, Rudra and Indra. For even they were often overpowered by anger.
Maharaj, will you kindly tell me the way to control anger?
Oh yes, gladly. You can win over anger by the strong willpower. There is nothing a man of strong willpower will not be able to do. Kindly remain with me and serve me. Even by such service of Mahatmas, you will get rid of anger. In the Divine Life Society, the ashram of Swami Shivananda at Rishikesh, even criminals and convicts were transformed by the presence of the Mahatma. Get him a train ticket to his hometown and give him money for pocket expenses. Govindan, do japa of Om Namo Narayanaya mantra daily. Study these books. Forget what has happened. Lead a good life and write to me if you want anything.
Yes, Swamiji. Please forgive me. I shall follow your advice.
Gurudev, we have found that the Swami who joined us recently is actually a convict. He has escaped from jail. Should we not turn him out?
Not at all.
But Swamiji, he is a criminal.
Oh gee. To what kind of people do you give extra care in your hospital?
To very serious patients. We give them oxygen, we give them glucose, we sit with the patients. If necessary, Swamiji, we sit with them all night.
Everybody does the same. I do the same. Yours are physical rogis. Mine are bhava rogis. So I look after them like that. How can I say go away? This is not an ashram. This is a hospital. A hospital for those who are ill. Maybe physically, maybe mentally ill due to circumstances. So I would like to take them in and look after them. There are two advantages in my doing this. One is the world will have one bad person less, because that person has come to Shivananda Ashrama. And the second is, while he is here, we will give him a chance to improve. In my autobiography, I have written my view of Gundas. Why don't you read it out to all our devotees gathered here?
My view of Gundas by Swamiji. Good people are already virtuous. I will have to correct and mold Gundas only. This is my special work. Gunda is a negatively virtuous man. He exists to glorify the virtuous. Gunda also is Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna says in the Gita, Dhyutam chalayatam asmi. I am the gambling of the cheat. Rudri says, Taskaranam pataye namaha. Prostrations to the Lord of Thieves. I keep in the ashram all sorts of students. The world calls me a guru for thieves and rogues. Glory to the divine mission. The spiritual vibrations of this holy center convert them as divine beings, yogis and saints.
Soham, Soham, Shivoham. 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 Shivoham, Shivoham. Shivoham, Shivoham. I am the mind of all minds, prana of pranas. I am soul of all minds, self of all selves. I am Atman in all beings, apple of all eyes. I am the sun of all suns. I am the light of all lights. Soham, Soham, Shivoham. Soham, Soham, Shivoham. I am reason in philosophers, will in jnanis. I am prem in bhaktas, samadhi in yogis. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Soham, Soham, Shivoham. Soham, Soham, Shivoham. Soham, Soham, Shivoham. Soham, Soham, Shivoham.
Maharaj, have you controlled anger?
Oh, yes. Did you not see the board outside?
Yes, yes. Please tell me how you managed to do that.
By meditation on the all-pervading immortal Shanta Atma that dwells in all beings. When one self alone pervades all, how can one be angered against another? How can one abuse another? And how can one harm or injure another? Through protracted meditation on this great truth, I have got over this anger which destroys the peace of man. I remember an incident of robbery at Sri Ramanashramam at Tiruvannamalai. Do you know what Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi said?
I believe there is bound to be lot of money at Ramana Maharshi's ashram. So many devotees visit every day and many come from overseas as well.
So why not we loot the place today?
Hey there inside! Don't try any nonsense or else all of you will be dead ducks.
Please come in and take whatever you want.
We will set fire to this thatched roof.
Do not do that. Please come in. The door is open.
No, you are trying to trick us. All of you come out.
Certainly. Kunju, our dog Jackie seems to have received a beating from them. Poor boy. But he has run away. Karupan is sick and lying in the basket. First take him to safety, or else these people would hurt him. If you are not satisfied with beating one thigh, why don't you beat the other leg as well?
Where have you hidden all of your belongings? Where have you stored all the money? There is nothing here.
We are sadhus. We do not have any belongings or money.
You are lying. Give me a lantern.
Ramakrishna, give them the lantern.
Have they not spared even you, Bhagavan? Let me take care of them.
No, Ramakrishna. They are ignorant. They do not know what they are doing. We are sadhus and we should not give up our dharma of non-violence. If our teeth accidentally bite our tongue, would we knock out our teeth in anger?
सहने शांति प्रीति सहने शांति प्रीति निನ್ನ ಗುಣಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ರಮಣ ಗುಣಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ರಮಣ ಓ ರಮಣ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮರವು ಕಲಿಯಿತೆ ನೆರಳ ನೀಡಲು ನೆರಳ ನೀಡಲು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮರವು ಕಲಿಯಿತೆ ನೆರಳ ನೀಡಲು ನೆರಳ ನೀಡಲು ನೆರಳು ಅದರ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಅದರ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಕಚ್ಚುವವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಹಿಯ ಕೊಡುವುದು ಹಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಸಹಜ ಅಗೆಯುವವರಿಗೆ ನೀರು ನೀಡುವುದು ಮಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಸಹಜ ಮೈಯನ್ನು ಚುಚ್ಚುವ ಧೂಳನು ತಬ್ಬಿ ಮುತ್ತಾಗಿಸುವುದು ಸಿಂಪಿಗೆ ಸಹಜ ಕಳ್ಳರಿಗೂ ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರುವುದು ಕಳ್ಳರಿಗೂ ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರುವುದು ರಮಣನಿಗೆ ಸಹಜ ರಮಣನಿಗೆ ಸಹಜ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಹಜ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಹಜ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಸಹನೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಗುಣಗಳಲ್ಲ ರಮಣ ಗುಣಗಳಲ್ಲ ರಮಣ ಓ ರಮಣ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ ಸಹಜ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ರಮಣ
Wonderful. Thank you.
Maharaj, just a minute. Have you controlled anger?
Oh, yes. Did you not see the board outside?
Yes, Maharaj. But I want to know how I can do that.
Come, I will tell you. You see, passion and anger are the twin children of Rajoguna. Now, if you persistently and diligently cultivate sattva in you, you can completely eradicate these rajasic qualities. I ate sattvic food. I also entertained sattvic thoughts. I uttered sattvic words full of love, truth, solicitude, and kindness. I practiced sattvic tapas. I performed sattvic charity. I always studied scriptural texts which increased the sattva in the mind. I live and move constantly in sattvic atmosphere. Through pranayama, also I have increased the sattvic content of my mind. Friend, it is a long and hard struggle. But at last, I have achieved the goal. I have attained success in my sadhana. I am an embodiment of sattva now. I am full of love. Anger has vanished. Have you heard of Sant Eknath of Maharashtra? He was the embodiment of patience. But the people in the village always wanted to test his patience. One morning, Sant Eknath was coming out after bathing in the holy Godavari river. Thu.
Swami, I have done a terrible mistake. I spat on you 108 times. Yet, you did not speak a word. You simply laughed and went again to take a bath all the 108 times. You were not at all affected. Please forgive me. I wanted to test your patience. You are an embodiment of patience itself. You are not a man. You are God. You are God.
Dear friend, the dirt on my body can be easily cleansed with a bath. But if I let anger enter my mind, it defiles the mind, and no amount of bathing can cleanse me of that impurity. I value the Lord within me more than anything else. I would not wish to lose the Lord by clinging to anger.
ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅನುಪಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅದರಿಂದಲೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಹುಡುಕುವೆವು ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಪರಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅನುಪಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅದರಿಂದಲೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಹುಡುಕುವೆವು ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ರಮಣ ಹೇಳುವನು ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ರಮಣ ಹೇಳುವನು ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ರಮಣ ಹೇಳುವನು ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಪರಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅನುಪಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅದರಿಂದಲೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಹುಡುಕುವೆವು ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಕಾಮದ ಒಳಗೆ ಕ್ರೋಧದ ಒಳಗೆ ದುಃಖದ ಒಳಗೆ ಸುಖದ ಒಳಗೆ ಕಾಮದ ಒಳಗೆ ಕ್ರೋಧದ ಒಳಗೆ ದುಃಖದ ಒಳಗೆ ಸುಖದ ಒಳಗೆ ಕಾಮ ಕ್ರೋಧ ದುಃಖ ಸುಖಗಳ ನರಿವ ನಾನು ಎಂಬ ಭಾವದ ಒಳಗೆ ಕಾಮ ಕ್ರೋಧ ದುಃಖ ಸುಖಗಳ ನರಿವ ನಾನು ಎಂಬ ಭಾವದ ಒಳಗೆ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಪರಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು, ಅನುಪಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು. ಅದರಿಂದಲೇ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಹುಡುಕುವೆವು, ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು, ಪರಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು, ಅನುಪಮ ಶಾಂತಿಯೇ ನಾವು.
Maharaj, have you completely annihilated anger?
Oh, yes. Did you not see the board outside?
Yes, Maharaj. But how did you manage to do that?
I wish to go out to answer calls of nature. But never mind. My duty towards you, my own self, is more important. I will tell you the secret. You see, anger has various forms. You are fully aware of the grossest form. The blood boils. The eyes are bloodshot. There is great heat in the body. Limbs tremble. Lips quiver. Fists are clenched. And the man stammers and fumbles for words in great fury. The subtler form of irritability you know about. In a milder form, all the symptoms I have just described exist there also. Still subtler is displeasure. It is a pride mixed with anger. With a sharp word or a grunt, you dismiss the nuisance. These are all forms of anger. In extremely subtle forms, anger becomes righteous indignation and pity. A man who thinks that he is always in the right gives vent to what he calls righteous indignation in order to protect dharma. If he does not, he, in the lordly style, pities the person who has offended him. Now, I have got over and beyond all these forms of anger. Even the sattvic righteous indignation and pity do not trouble me now. I first controlled the gross forms of anger. The anger arose in mind and it subsided there itself. Then, by meditation, I controlled these subtle ripples of irritability. By the diligent cultivation of a feeling of oneness, I got over the displeasure form of anger. I cultivated indifference towards wicked people and thereby got over the outbursts of righteous indignation and pity. Now I shine as Shantananda, radiating peace and happiness to all.
Maharaj, have you controlled anger?
Yes. Why do you ask that question? Have you not seen the board outside?
Yes. But I want to know how you achieved it.
I will tell you. Drink a glass of cold water when you find your temper rising. Or count from 1 to 20. Or leave the place at once.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Maharaj, have you controlled anger? And how?
Only to avoid this constant repetition of the truth, I have announced it on the board outside. I have told the methods also to number of people.
But I want to hear from your holy lips.
All right. Observe Mauna. You will be able to control anger.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Look here. See that no one enters the kutir for some time till I answer calls of nature, bathe and have my food and rest.
Maharaj, if I begin to prevent them, they will quarrel with me and I will lose my temper. I won't do that. I want to be your true disciple.
Maharaj, you have completely eradicated anger. And how?
Please ask him to go away. I have to answer calls of nature urgently.
But won't you share your secret with me? Maharaj, please, Maharaj.
I won't drive him out. Why should I lose my temper?
I will kick both of you out of my house. Good for nothing young man, troubling me the whole day without letting me have a few moments respite. What do you think I am? A gramophone box or a radio receiving set? I have told you once and more than once that I have got over anger, and these people come again and again to trouble me. Get out, all of you, and see me no more. If you stay here for a minute more, I will murder you.
Hold on. Have you had the darshan of the great Mahatma who has controlled anger? Are you satisfied? It is not so easy to control anger. It can be controlled only through God's grace. Continuous practice of humility is necessary. Ego must be crushed. Cosmic love must be cultivated. Selfless service must be ceaselessly and untiringly practiced. Even then, the seed of anger will be there hidden in the bosom. You don't know where it hides itself. By japa, meditation, and ceaseless sadhana, with self-surrender to the Lord, by constant prayer, O Lord, I am nothing, Thy will be done. And Lord, grant me freedom from all vice. You will be able to invite His grace. Then, when the all-pervading self is realized and jnana is obtained, then and then alone will this great enemy of man, anger, be totally annihilated. Well, in any case, this Shantananda had a little bit of success in his sadhana. He had also given us valuable hints on how to control anger. We are all benefited. He had failed only because while he had controlled his anger to a certain extent, he had allowed vanity to grow in him to the same extent. Anger only had taken the form of vanity in him. Ego assumes various forms. All these forms are different in name only. He who finds out the hiding places of this formidable ego and through ruthless inquiry into the nature of the ego and the nature of the self, which is the reality behind this false ego, he and he alone can be said to have controlled anger. He will not only have annihilated anger, but he would have destroyed all vices. He will be humble, simple, and divine, an embodiment of love and compassion. Come, let us offer worship to the God who has manifested as Sadguru Ramana to show us the right path to annihilate the false ego and realize the true self.
ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಮಂದಹಾಸವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ನಯನಗಳು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಂದಹಾಸವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಚೆಲುಮೊಗವು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಚೆಲುಮೊಗವು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಛತ್ರವ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಛತ್ರವ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಕಮಲಗಳು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನಯ ರೂಪವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಕರ ಕಮಲಗಳು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನಯ ರೂಪವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ದ್ವಯವು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ದ್ವಯವು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಚಾಮರ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಚಾಮರ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ವಚನವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನಯ ನಾಮವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನಯ ವಚನವು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ನಡತೆಗಳು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಿನ್ನ ನಡತೆಗಳು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಪುಷ್ಪವು ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನಿನಗೆ ಪುಷ್ಪವು ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡುವೆವು. ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು. ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಾಗರ ರಮಣ ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು ನಿನ್ನಯ ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರಗಿಸು.
What a beautiful performance. It's truly amazing, wasn't it? So all of us today have assembled at the right time. On the 9 days, the Navaratri nights, when Goddess is here watching, hearing everything that we are saying, listening and responding. So if you look at the Devi Mahatmyam, it has beautifully depicted all the qualities that they were talking about. There are so many asuras. For example, inertia is represented by Mahishasura, and negativity and darkness is represented by Raktabija. Illogical minds and irrationality is by Chanda Munda, and blindness and delusion is represented by Dhumra Lochana. So what does it take for us to surrender ourselves? It's like this little very small story, but beautiful story that I read. There's a small girl called Lalita in a town where there is no rain at all. And there is no water. So everybody is waiting and waiting for water to come. There's no water, there's no rain. Finally, everybody decides that they will go and pray to Mother Goddess. So everybody says, let's go to the temple. And everybody gets ready like this. All of them are ready to go. And just before going, Lalita is still in her house and she's running around looking for something. So her father says, what are you looking for? Come, let's go. You have to go pray to the goddess. She says, I'm looking for an umbrella. She says, umbrella? There's no rain, only what you're doing. She says, don't you know, Appa? Once we pray, on the way back, it's going to be pouring. We need the umbrella. That's why I'm getting the umbrella. And that is the faith that I think today we need to bring. Surrender ourselves to the Mother Goddess. And once we surrender to Ramana, to our mother, she will take us to no other place but happiness and bliss. So wishing all of you a very happy Navaratri. From all of us, thank you very much. Namo Ramana.